Hello people, me and my boy Chris did a RU battle the other day and it was a really good one, so I wanted to share it. I do have a Farfetch'd pretty cool set. You know, Farfetch'd gets first impression, we should know that by now. Decidueye, Arachnid, Auroras, I have Wigglytuff and Garbodor. It's pretty much a hazards control team, so I'm getting my hazards up, and I have competitive and defiant mons here, so both of those mons, if they try to defog, of course they will be paying the price dearly. And I also have Decidueye for the rapid spinners. My boy Chris has a Roserade, Mega Ampharos, Slowbro, a Lowland Persian, Machamp, and a Milotic. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started here. I'm gonna be leading off with my Farfetch'd, my base bird, just because he's pink and I kind of like little bee base guy, you know what I'm saying? So he's also gonna bring out his Roserade here, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to stay in with his Roserade. I could easily just Brave Bird, it's going down, you know, some Tweedle shit there, but I end up actually switching on to my Arachnid just because I thought he would switch, and luckily he actually stays in, goes for a Sludge Bomb. My Arachnid is Careful Nature, max health, so he's gonna be taking that Sludge Bomb rarely or fairly easily, as he does bring in the Machamp. I'm gonna go ahead and get up my sticky webs here. Like I said, this is a hazard based team. Every type of hazard, spikes to rocks to T-spikes to webs. I forgot if there are any more, but I pretty much have them all here. So he's gonna bring in his Flame Orb Machamp here and go for Flame Orb Facade, which is going to be doing a whole lot of damage after I did get up my webs there. I do have Rocky Helmet. This is Max Impish Garbodor, so I'm not going to be able to get up hazards at all with my Garbodor, but I am going to do a lot of chip damage with Aftermath to the Machamp. So this Machamp almost down, as he does take down my Garbodor, unfortunately. I'm going to just go ahead and bring out my Decidueye because I can go ahead and Shadow Sneak, and he can't really go for any attack unless he has like knockoff, Fire Punch. He does get all elemental stuff, but still. So I can just go for Shadow Sneak or go for just a regular attack on the off chance that I outsped the Machamp anyway. I probably wasn't sure at the time if I outsped the Machamp. So he's going to bring in a Lowland Persian on the Shadow Sneak, and I'm pretty much going to do no damage because that thing is just pretty fast. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Farfetch'd because on the off chance that he does want to stay in, I can always go for a first impression. That should be doing a lot of damage, as I believe my Farfetch'd is adamant, max health. Should be max health, or it might be max speed. I actually don't know for sure, but I know it definitely is adamant with max attack. So he's going to go for a Parting Shot here, unlocking my Defiant ability, as I will be able to get to +3 since he knocked down 2 of my stats and went down on 1 of my stats. So I'm at +3 right now. He's gonna go ahead and bring out the Machamp here and get it fully healed and fully back up to full health with a Z Parting Shot. After he brings in the Machamp, his Machamp's speed gonna go down because of the sticky webs. The sticky webs are such a good thing here. I'm gonna go for the Brave Bird. It's going down here because it's time for this Machamp to just go down. So base bird knocks out Machamp. That will be the end of Machamp there, as I do take some recoil damage. Of course, he's gonna bring back out his Lowland Persian here, and after he brings out the Lowland Persian of course is going to be taking some lowering his speed by 1. I'm gonna switch out here because I kind of don't want to just stay in with my Farfetch'd. Take a foul play with me being at +3, I probably would get knocked out. So other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and just bring in my Auroras here because I want to try to get up hazards here and also get up the Hell, because with the Hell being good, we just chip away his mons and my mons. But I always like to be in the middle of that, so that's fine there. So he's gonna bring out his Milotic, of course, as I actually do get up my rocks. His Milotic, unfortunately, is gonna get the competitive boost from my sticky webs, which is something you probably will have to watch out for, getting up sticky webs. But I'm gonna be able to get up my hazards this turn, as I kind of don't want to take a Scold the following turn. But at this point, I really don't have too much of a switch in. I guess I can switch it to my arachnid, which is the initial switch into a Milotic, I guess, if you want to go for a water attack with me having a water bubble. So he's actually going to pull a good double switch here, expecting maybe my arachnid to come out. He's gonna bring in his Ampharos, but I actually do just go for the protect because I do have protect for my Aurora. Either way, it's a good double switch either way, because he gets to bring in his Mega Ampharos pretty much for free, as I would have to bring in my arachnid, and he would have just hit me up with a Thunderbolt, and that would have been pretty bad for me. So the following turn, he will be Mega Evolving into his Mega Ampharos after I did protect the following turn, just to scout him out. I'm going to go straight for the Earth Power. I do rock Earth Power on my Auroras. That's a good coverage move. A good coverage move to pretty much hit a lot of things, even though my Auroras is a careful or calm nature, whichever one is for the special mines. I am going to take a Toxic here, as he will be taking some damage from the Hell. As he takes damage from the Hell, I will be getting back a little bit of my leftovers damage. He's going to be getting hit up with the Hell a bit to take a little more damage, and I'm going to be taking my Auroras out here and bringing in just straight in bringing in my Decidueye, because no matter what he wants to go for, I'm pretty sure I can just come in here and get off a decent amount of damage. So on the double switch, I actually do get a good matchup, of course, as he brings in Milotic. I'm going to bring in my Decidueye. He's going to get the competitive boost here, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure this Leaf Blade is going to do a lot of damage, especially to Milotic, who's not like a physically bulky mon. It's more of a specially defensive mon. With that being said, he's going to bring in his Roserade, and on the Roserade, I do just go straight for the Leaf Blade and want to like play around there. And as I do hit up the Roserade, I do maybe a little bit of damage, about 15-20%. He's gonna go straight for the T-Spikes, which is kind of not good for me. I did lose my Garbodor, so I can't really get rid of that. So the battle's kind of gonna, this is a big turn in the battle here. I don't really have Defog or a Spinner on my team as well. Like I said, I'm trying to get up my hazards and not lose them and whatnot. So him staying in, getting up his own T-Spikes hazard, I'm going to stay in, go for a Spirit Shackle, and I am adamant Decidueye, so that's going to be a straight KO on a non-physically Pokemon like Roserade. So he's going to go ahead and bring in his Alolan Persian. I don't really want to take a foul play or anything like of that nature, so if he does go for a parting shot as to get the momentum on a switch, I want him to get that on my Auroras, just so I can make sure he doesn't get it on my Decidueye, a foul play off. So he actually ends up going for the foul play, and as he goes for the foul play, I do get the Hell back up. So we do get the Hell back up, and we're going to be able to do a lot of more chip damage to the remainder of his mons here. As he goes for a parting shot this turn, I'm probably should have just went straight for I'm thinking I went straight for an offensive attack here, maybe a Earth Power. Either that or Blizzard. Either way, it's not gonna do a lot of damage to this Slowbro at all. As I do end up going for the Blizzard, I'm not gonna be doing a whole lot of damage to Slowbro. Slowbro is bulky, pretty much on both sides, more physically, but definitely if he gets some calm minds up, he definitely can do a lot of damage. A lot of damage off with the calm mines and take a lot of damage as well. So I'm gonna bring back in my Decidueye this following turn, because I don't want him to calm mine up too much without me having something to play off of here. So if he goes for the Skull here, and thank God that I got poisoned by the T-Spikes, because now I can't get burned whatsoever. So I'm gonna go ahead and following turn, he's gonna take some Hell damage here. This turn, I can just go straight for my offensive move. I'm pretty sure. Or I guess I put a double switch here. I'm not sure why I did that. Like if I was battling this now, I would think I would go for a Spirit Shackle. Then again, maybe he's gonna pull a double switch, and I guess that's what I planned for. As he did go into Ampharos here, the double switch kind of works out because I do have Earth Power on my Auroras here. He brings in his Ampharos, who's going to take the speed decrease from the Sticky Web, as I do still have Sticky Webs up. The Ampharos here, he pretty much can, unless this Ampharos has Focus Blast, there's nothing he can really do to my Auroras. I know it holds Focus Blast. Maybe that'd be something good tech to have down in RU for the Auroras. But yep, following turn, he's going to bring in his Milotic, which is a pretty good play. which is a pretty good play because you're going to be able to get the competitive boost there. Maybe go for a scold and whatnot. As I go for the earth power here, I'm going to get as much damage off as possible. And following turn, the hail is going to stop, and this is not a good, pretty much not a good matchup for my Auroras here. So what I would want to do is bring back in my Decidueye here, or bring in my Arachnid, just so I can take an Ice Beam or take a Scald here, because he definitely could have went for an Ice Beam, a +2 Ice Beam on my Decidueye, and I probably didn't want to avoid that. I'm not sure if he's holding Ice Beam exactly, but I am going to go into my Arachnid, as he does make a good double into his Alolan Persian. And I am not rocking Leech Life on my Arachnid, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and go for the liquidation. This Arachnid set is more of a Resto Chesto, but it's calm, careful nature, very Spadef whatsoever, but it is definitely just one attack with liquidations and toxic and sticky webs. So he's gonna go for the Parting Shot this following turn, as I really do nothing with the liquidation. I do maybe about a good 20%. He's gonna bring back in the Mega Ampharos here, and as he does bring back in the Ampharos, he's getting whittled down by the rocks a bit, so it's probably his last turn being around here, but he is going to get knocked out, so he's probably just sacking off that Mega Ampharos there as he sacks off the Mega Ampharos. I believe it's now 4-3. This is a very close competitive battle for sure, but he's going to bring back in his Alolan Persian. As he does bring back out his Alolan Persian, the speed decrease is going to show up, and I do have my Arachnid at a certain amount of health where I can just sack it off at this point. Either sack it off or stay in and get the kill with the liquidation, and I do survive the foul play. And maybe if I was an adamant nature of Arachnid, maybe that foul play would have knocked me out. I'm not sure if that matters with the foul play or not. I thought foul play works off like attack increase and stuff, but I think it works with how strong they actually are. Maybe if I was adamant, I would have got knocked out of there. Following turn though, he's gonna bring in his Slowbro, and at this point I can just stay in, go for my own toxic, and then I die to toxic this turn because I can't really do a lot of damage off with the liquidation on the Slowbro. And as Slowbro can just go straight for the Calm Mind at this point, because that's pretty much one of his last resorts he has to win. But I do have the Decidueye in the back, so I really don't have much to worry about with the Slowbro, because I have not popped my Z move yet, so I'm pretty sure that that's a good play we can make here. On the following turn, I will be bringing in my Decidueye. As I do bring in my Decidueye, I'm gonna go ahead and go straight for the Spirit Shackle, because one, I want to trap this thing in here. Two, I want to make sure he can't get out of my Z move the following turn. So he's gonna go straight for a Psyshock here. I guess he's not holding Ice Beam at all, and that did a whole bunch of damage to my Decidueye. So this following turn, I can't just go straight for another Spirit Shackle. I don't have to pop a Z move or anything like that, just because I'm pretty sure I can go ahead and knock this out. So I can go for another Leaf Blade here, and then no matter which one, he's going to go down regardless, because Slowbro, of course, is water psychic type. So this following turn, I will be going down to the Toxic. Going down to the Toxic there, I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Farfetch'd here, my base bird, the one who started out this battle. And at this point, I believe this is last mon. Last mon will be the Milotic here, and as I will reveal here with having Brave Bird on this thing, I will just be going straight for the Supersonic Sky Strike. So my Farfetch'd here, base bird, looking all swaggy. He's just gonna be dancing and bobbling along here as we go straight for ending this battle here. We will just obliterate this Milotic easily, with Milotic of course being a more of a specially defensive mon, and very close back and forth good battle. Like I said, this is a hazard stacking team. If I have competitive and defiant mon, so if the opponent goes for a defog, then they're pretty much paying for it. And you also have the Decidueye Adamant there to bring that power from a grass ghost type, and also if they want to spin, they can't get the hazards away, so defog is pretty much the route you'll have to go. And with that, we have the competitive and defiant mon. So yeah, good battle to my boy Chris. He did have a good team over there, and we do a lot of battles. I'll have another one up in maybe in a couple of days. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing maybe like 3 per week, and I still have the draft league. Draft league week 10 was off because my opponent quit the league, so pretty much just waiting for week 11, which is the last week. And on top of that, I will probably be in playoffs, so I will be able to do playoff streams or whatever, or playoff videos in general. But yep, that was the quick battle. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.